Morning, mate. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Somerset Man Walking. I am up in my favourite place again, guys, in the Mendip Hills, but this is a bit of a different video. I've been meaning to do this for quite some time now. This is a bit of a history explore, this one. Back to World War II, in fact. The Mendip Hills was home to HMS Starfish, which was, like I say, a World War II decoy town. And I'll go right into it with the history of it when we get there. What remains is a bunker where operations happened. During the war, the Luftwaffe would fly over to drop their bombs on Bristol. This decoy town was set up very cleverly so that it looked like Bristol. Luftwaffe would drop their bombs here so it would relieve the pressure from Bristol City. I'll go into it more in a second, guys. Starfish sites were large-scale nighttime decoys created during the Blitz to simulate burning British cities. The aim was to divert German night bombers and their intended targets so they would drop their ordnance over the countryside. The sites were an extension of Colonel John Turner's decoy programme for airfields and factories, codenamed Q sites, probably by analogy with Q ships. Following the bombing and near destruction of Coventry in November 1940, Turner was tasked to create decoys for 7 major cities. Turner referred to the new sites as Special Fire or SF. However, one early site near Bristol was given the name Starfish, which is where we are today, which subsequently became used for all the decoys. The sites were constructed around 4 miles from their protection target, at least 1 mile from any other settlement. They consisted of elaborate light arrays and fires, controlled from a nearby bunker. Laid out to simulate a fire-bombed town, by the end of the war, there were 237 decoys protecting 81 towns and cities around the country. Archaeological sites and excavation in 1992 of the original Starfish site, right here in the Mendip Hills, found no evidence of bomb craters. Later, research confirmed that Starfish sites did attract the attention of enemy bombers. One estimate is that around 968 tons of ordnance were dropped on these decoy sites. Quite fascinating. So I'm now stood up on top of the bunker here, guys, and I hope I've explained it as best I can. And I'm looking down across, I can see Brent Knoll sort of wavering down in the distance there, and the Bristol Channel down towards Hinckley again is there. It seems to feature quite a lot of my videos. I'm looking across here, and this is where obviously all the bombs would have dropped. There's a guy over there looking around, you know. Very hard to imagine what it must have been like for these guys in this bunker here. Absolutely fascinating. You know, up here night after night, protecting Bristol. You'll credit them for that, haven't you? Wow. Absolutely amazing. I'm really glad I've come up. We can't get into the bunker, obvious reasons. I think there is a YouTube video on it where they do actually have access. I think they may open it a couple of times a year. I'm not 100% sure. But there you go, guys. So HMS Starfish here on Blackdown on the Mendips. Beacon Batch is only just across the way there. Won't be going there today. I just wanted to come up and film this one for you guys. There you go. HMS Starfish. Yeah, it's just, obviously there's a sort of bomb blast wall just there, and then obviously your typical sort of deep brick defence going down into the bunker. Quite fascinating. Yeah, glad I've come up. Great stuff. I just wanted to show you this, guys. Proper bit of history, eh? Right here on the Mendip Hills. So just on like the eastern side of the bunker, you've got an air shaft down in there. You might just be able to pick out the metal grid. Just there, guys. Just going out back out onto the top of the bunker. I mean, this would have played an amazing, significant part during the war to protect Bristol. Although Bristol did get bombed incredibly terribly, but without this, I'm sure it saved lives. 110% sure, guys. So there you go, guys. HMS Starfish bunker just behind me in the surrounding land where all the bombs would have dropped. I hope you've enjoyed the short history of HMS Starfish here on the Mendip Hills up on Blackdown. So until next time, guys, take care, stay safe. All the best from Somerset Man Walking. See you on the next one, guys. Cheers.